Hello and welcome to the Ergonomic Group Garing Textiles Cisco IP Phone User Introduction. We'll begin by going over the phone's layout, starting with 1. The incoming call or voicemail indicator, 2. The video camera, 3. The feature and session buttons, 4. The soft keys, 5. The back, navigation cluster, and release buttons, 6. The hold, transfer, and conference buttons, 7. The headset, speakerphone, and mute buttons, 8. The voicemail, applications, and directory buttons, 9. The volume buttons. Now we'll review the buttons and go a bit deeper into their individual functions, starting with the phone handset and light strip, previously mentioned as the incoming call or voicemail indicator. This light will flash red on your handset with any incoming calls. It will be steady red if your phone has a voicemail currently. Next we have the camera, used for video calls. To enable or begin your video, turn the camera shutter clockwise. To disable or stop your video, turn the camera shutter counterclockwise. Next we have the feature and session or line buttons. These are located on the left and right hand side of your video display. These buttons are used to access phone lines, features, and call sessions. The feature buttons are used for features such as speed dial or call pickup, and to view status on another line. The line buttons are used to answer a call or resume a call on hold. When not in use for an active call, these are used to initiate phone functions such as missed calls display. When these lights are green and steady, this means an active call or two-way intercom call is in session. If the light is green and flashing, this means a call is on hold. If the light is amber and steady, this means privacy is in use, a one-way intercom call is in session, or do not disturb is active. If the light is amber and flashing, this means there is an incoming call or a reverting call. If the light is red and steady, a remote line is in use, otherwise known as a shared line or line status. If the light is red and flashing, this means a remote line is on hold. Next we have the soft keys. These are located just below the video display and give you access to different functions displayed on the screen above each button. These will change depending on what you're doing on your phone at the time. For example, if the phone is not in use, the far left soft key will display New Call above. If the button is pressed, a new call will initiate. To the far right will often display More. When pressed, this soft key will bring up more functions that are available at the time. Let's take a look at the soft keys when there is an active call on the first line. Going from left to right, the soft key buttons will show Hold, End Call, Transfer, and More Options. Now let's take a look at the soft keys when we are browsing recent and missed calls. The top header row will show phone number, current date, and time of the callers. The pop-up screen will show contacts and time of the missed calls. From here we can navigate down using our navigation cluster. The soft key buttons will show, from left to right, Details, Edit Dial, Delete, and More Options. The line button on the right side will also show that we have one voicemail. Next we have the back, navigation, and release buttons. These are located just below the soft keys. Starting from left to right, the back button is used to return to a previous screen or menu. The circular navigation cluster is used to scroll through menus and move between fields. To select, press the inner select button. The release button is used to end a connected call or session. Next we have the hold, transfer, and conference buttons, located just to the right of the number pad. To put a call on hold, press the hold button. To resume a call on hold, press the hold button again. To transfer a call to another person. From a call that is not currently on hold, press Transfer. Enter the other person's phone number, and then press the Transfer button once more. To add another person into a call, from a connected call that is not on hold, press the Conference button. Press Active Calls to select a held call. Press the Conference button once more. The headset, speakerphone, and mute buttons. These are located just below the hold and conference buttons. The headset button. This is used to toggle your headset on and off. When your headset is on, the light is lit. The speakerphone button. This is used to toggle speakerphone on and off. When the speakerphone is on, the light will be lit. The mute button. This is used to toggle your microphone on and off. When the microphone is currently muted, the light will be lit. Contacts, Applications, and Messages. These buttons are located just to the left of the number pad. The Contacts button is used to access personal and corporate directories. From here, you can search these directories for users. The Applications button is used to access recent calls, user preferences, phone settings, and phone model information. The Messages button is used to auto-dial your voice messaging. If you have new voice messages, the light strip on your handset will be solid red, and the number of missed calls and voicemails will be displayed on your video screen. Press the Messages button and follow the voice prompts to access your voicemail. Finally, we have the volume buttons, located just below the Contact and Application buttons. When a call is currently in session, press the left or right button to adjust the in-call volume. When a call is not currently in session, press the left or right button to adjust the ringer volume. Next, we'll review how to make calls, answer calls, and forward calls. To make a call, there are a few different options. You can first dial the number and then pick up your handset. You can dial the number and then press speakerphone to initiate the call on speaker. You can dial the number and then select headset if one is connected to make the call with your headset. To redial the most recent number, choose a line and select Redial. To view your recent calls, press the Applications button and select Recents. You can also use the navigation cluster and press the up arrow to see a recent call list. To answer a call, when the phone rings, select the flashing line button to answer it. You can pick up the handset or press speakerphone or headset to answer. If there are multiple calls coming in, select the line button for that call you wish to take. You can also choose to decline, which will ring to voicemail, or ignore, which will go straight to voicemail, a call by choosing the recording option. To forward calls. When the line to be forwarded is inactive, press Forward All. To dial the number that you want to forward to, or press voicemail. When a line is forwarded, you will see the Forward All icon on the line. To receive calls again, press the Forward Off button. Changing your phone settings. To change your settings, press the Applications button. Select Settings. Using the navigation cluster, access any of the following to change them. Some options you'll see are Wallpaper, Ringtone, Screen Brightness, Contrast, Font Size, Headset Feedback, Video Brightness, and Video Bandwidth. Use the navigation cluster to adjust the setting, left to decrease, right to increase. Once selected, press Save, Apply, or Set. Then, press Exit if needed. Contacts. To dial a contact in your corporate directory, first press the Contacts button. Select Corporate Directory. Select a search criteria such as first or last name. Enter your search criteria using the number buttons and submit. Select the contact you'd like to call and press the dial button. To dial a contact in your personal directory, you'll first need to sign in to the personal directory using your user ID and PIN. Then, follow the same steps as when calling a contact from the corporate directory, but instead choose from the personal address book once you're signed in. Additional support. To find information about your phone, press the Applications button and select Phone Information. For the full user guide and additional information, please see the below link.